Hello, Priscilla here at the 1870 studio, and I'm going to show you how how I put jewelry bales like these onto fused glass like this. So when I fuse glass, sometimes I will fuse the hook right into it so it can hang either as a sun catcher, as a necklace. If it's a sun catcher, I'll put a piece of monofilament on here. So, oops, sorry, I bumped the camera. Sorry for jostling you. So if I'm going to send this to a customer, I will cut a piece of string for it. It is fishing line, it's monofilament, it's wonderful because it tells you right on it what it's rated for, how heavy it is. This stuff is rated to hold 20 pounds, so this little dichroic glass heart is nowhere near that. But sometimes I like the look of being a bale, but more like a jewelry bale. So that's what we're gonna do. And it is a gorgeous day here at the 1870 studio. You can see all the snow melted in the cemetery. And if you're not following us yet on all of our social media and you're not subscribing here yet, please do so. Thank you. Okay, so this piece, I just showed you the hook that I put in. This piece, for whatever reason, the glass grabbed my hook. So this beautiful little hanging heart with Murini in it. See the little tiny heart inside there? I can't fit a string through there. So I can't fit a bale or anything, or jump ring. So I'm going to put this on here. And I like these bale backs because, see, this is a little bit rough. And then what I like to do is take, and I usually do this to all my pieces before I start to glue. And I use E6000. I love it. But I need to hold it upright because this stuff will keep bubbling up. Something I like to do before I start and before I finish is just take a tiny little piece of tissue and wipe that outside. It stops it from being all globby. It stops your cap from catching. And I didn't do it on this one. I'll do it before I put it away. I didn't do it last time. I must have got distracted. But this glue starts coming out of the top. So I'm gonna take my parents' old pencil sharpener here. It's gonna stand up and hold that up for us. Okay, so now we have our glue looked after. Our glue is being looked after, not bubbling over. And I'm gonna take this bale, and this is my key part. Don't touch the glue. The oil, it'll get all over your fingers, and the oil that's on your hands will interfere too. So I'm going to put this right here, but you want to push it down. Don't do it with your fingertip. And I just broke a nail back into the quick. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to push this right down with this. This is a brattle. So it's nice and strong, so I can push it right down, have it there, and it's wonderful. And then I can just set this aside. Takes about 24 hours to cure. And now I have this beautiful heart ready to go for a piece of jewelry or a sun catcher, and it will look fabulous. And the bales come in different shapes, different colors. And I have a link on our website, the 1870 Studio. It's an Amazon link. It shows you my favorites of these. So if you go to our page, you can also, on our studio page, the 1870studio.com, you can also sign up for a free email. The emails they're really fun. I always like to show things that maybe I don't show here, but I'm going to keep some of these hearts out because I'm using them. But that's as simple as it is. Now, this piece what I like to do when I hang a piece is look at it. And this one, I'm feeling gold. Oh, that gold on the blue is good. Yep. So right here on the back of this, I'm just gonna just rough it up, sorry, ever so lightly. Take this, go into the top, squeeze this gently. You don't want to go crazy here. Put it down, don't touch that glue, resist it. Resist the urge to touch the glue. Push. I like to push, it pushes any air gaps out. Just gives you a nice clear seal, and it doesn't get the glue on your fingers. But then I like to go on this side because that one needs to come over just a little bit. I want it to be right on top of that blue. I love that. I'm going to push it down again. You have a couple seconds to get it in place. I love that. And that'll stay like that for ages and ages and ages and ages. Sometimes I look at it and see this one's like, this is hearts. This is one. I remember what I did with this one. I did an experiment. This has paper in here. It's kiln paper that I painted. I love it. But because it's hearts and hearts, I think I'm going to go with that heart up there. Maybe I go with just a silver. And it's the fun part of having the different bales on hand. When you have the different bales, you can look and get lots of different, mix your different colors. And let's look at this. I've already roughed that up. I can feel that. Yeah, the little one. And see this little one has little indents on it too. So you just want a little dabble, do you, of the glue. Tiny little dab. Take it. Put it where you want to. And I'm just going right in the center here. Don't touch the glue. Really push it down hard. I use quite a bit of force, and it won't fall off, but it does take 24 hours to cure. So this is how I'm going to spend my time, doing all my time on hold. This one, oh my gosh, I love this little bit of Marini in here. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. We made all that glass right here in the studio. Marini, look at that. That's twirled. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Sometimes when I create these freeforms, I really don't know how to hang them. I think that one might hang like this. It's really interesting, this one. Maybe like that. What do you think? It'll be too late by the time you leave me a comment, but leave me a comment. So whenever I'm not sure like this, I'm going to use a copper. I'm going to use a copper bale on this one. So this one, yeah, I love how the copper bale looks. I'm feeling it this way. I love it that way. Maybe that way. Yes, this way. That's the way. I'm gonna just rough that. And I usually just set this down. Just etch, just ever so gently. Just a little bit of, and look, coming down the side. I'm gonna grab that little clump going all wild on me. Put it where I roughed it up. And push it down. Don't worry about trying to get the glue off now. Keep a piece of tissue handy. I like using toilet paper just because you can get small sections of it. And this stuff gets goopy quick. If you have a big old piece of paper towel, a little piece of toilet paper does the trick. Push it down. And then I'm going to touch it with this. But take that in there. This is going to be my finger. Because if I put my finger in there, my finger is too big, it'll get it in the way. There, that cleaned up that little touch. And then just give it another push down. Look at it, make sure I like it from the front. There's a little bit of glue right there. I'm going to take that off after it dries. I love that one. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. So beautiful. So this is, I could sit here and do this with you all day. It's fun, it's therapeutic. And this is after my stuff's been fired in the kiln, came out. I've gone over all the edges to make sure everything is totally smooth. Gorgeous. Look at that piece. Look at that piece. Oh, I love how they came out. They came out so pretty. And I think this one needs to be, I think it needs to be either this way it needs to be. And I think that one needs a, oh, this one might need a bronze. This is a really pretty color too. This. Get your little scoop up. This stuff does start to dry when the air gets a hold of it. So be mindful of that. You can't let the cap off of this and walk away. You will be sad when you come back. Put that up into place, give it a nice push. And then I can trim and clean this glue off after. And I sometimes prefer to do that because if you try to move it around right now, you'll make it gloppy and gloopy. And oh my gosh, look at that Marini. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right. I want to keep, oh, here's one I already have done. That's a jewelry one, or this is a Valentine one. We do these mystery packages, and we're sold out of our Valentine boxes, and serving mystery package between now and the end of January at least. I'm going to be putting in Valentines as well for them. This is a really pretty one. This is a little cherry blossom, tiny little cherry blossom pendant. And I think these are just going to get silvers and golds. And they're going to get the dainty silver and golds. These are pretty for on a pendant, on, you get two, you get a pair of earrings. I might sell them in twos actually. Put this down. Push this in. I might actually turn these into dangly earrings. Or maybe I'll do some post. Maybe I'll do some pendants in post. I want that up more up to the top. I put it too much to the side. I think right here. Yep, perfect. That's where it needs to be. The fun thing about doing it, when you're doing it with this kind of tip, periodically you can clean everything off totally, right? And I will come along and do this. Don't squeeze up to clean this off, but I will peel this off around the edge so my lid conforms and works better. And I never leave it. Oh, I love that one. Look how that one came out. That one is gorgeous. Look at that color. Oh, that one's getting a silver heart. It's beautiful. When you're cleaning off the tip, make sure all your glue is sucked out away from the tube. This one is so pretty. I don't wear a lot of jewelry, which is weird because I love making jewelry, but I would totally wear this piece. Kind of tempted to keep it. Look at those colors. This would go with absolutely everything. My camera doesn't want to focus. It does like to focus on my wedding ring though. Love it. All right. Like I said, I could sit here and do this all day with you. Thanks for watching. I have a lot more to do back here and lots more stuff to do. Hopefully this helped you. If you have any questions, leave it in a comment. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thank you so much for watching.